Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Science Class Biology Unit 1 Life Processes. In this video, I would like to discuss page number 22-27. This is your book Cambridge Primary Science Learners Book 3, open page number 20. Now, page number 20 Life Processes Nutrition. In this video, I would like to discuss nutrition and reproduction. In previous video, we have discussed movement and growth. So these are two life processes, nutrition and reproduction will be discussed in this video. Think like a scientist. Nutrition is about eating the right foods for health and growth. Living things need food to grow, reproduce, move, and stay healthy. Food provides the energy that keeps them moving. Living things need a variety of foods for proper growth and repair. Eating the right food helps the body to heal, get well, better after being ill or injured. Animals get their foods from plants or other animals. Breakfast gives you energy to start the day. There are scientific words energy, repair, fruits. You can find the meaning in the dictionary that is available at the end of your book. Now, write answers to these questions. Why do animals, including human, and nutrition? Why do living things, including human, need nutrition? Living things need food to grow, reproduce, move, and stay healthy. Before that, I would like to ask another question that is, what is nutrition? Nutrition is about eating the right food for health and growth. Now, B, what did you have for breakfast? Did the food come from plants or animals? You have to answer it by yourself. What is your favorite food? Why? You have to answer it by yourself. What would happen if you only ever ate your favorite food? Obviously, you will be weak or you don't have enough energy to do a lot of work. E. What would happen if you had nothing to eat? Obviously, you feel hunger, and after some time, you will be weak or may die. Explain your answer, use these words and your own words. Now, page number 21 Nutrition in Animals. Think like a scientist. Animals and plants need food and water, nutrition to stay alive. Plants make their own food. Animal must find food. Different animals feed on eat different foods such as grass, seeds, nuts, fruits, leaves, and other animals, including insects, fish, and birds. Some animals eat only one type of food. For example, the giant panda mostly eats bamboo shoots and stems. You can see the picture of giant panda eating bamboos. Animals such as goats eat many types of plants. They eat leaves, grass, vegetables, and even flowers. Some animals eat other animals. Frogs, for example, feed on flies and insects. Some animals eat plants and animals. The three toed sloth, for example, eat leaves, fruits, slow moving animals, and birds' eggs. Human can also eat plants and animals. You can see in the picture frog eat flies and other insects. So those animal they eat only plant, they are known as herbivore, and those animal they eat only meat or other animals, they are called carnivores. And those animals they eat both plant and animals, they are known as omnivores. So humans are omnivores. Now, activity one, choose an animal and do research. What does it eat, plants, animal, or both? How does the animal move? Present your research in a booklet, mini book. So, I have chosen elephant for you. Elephants eat grass, leaves, shrubs, fruits, and roots. and it walks. Scientific word is written eggs. You have to find the meaning in dictionary. Now page number 22. Science in context. Animal nutritionist. People who help animals have a healthy diet are called animal nutritionist. You know that nutrition is about what we and other animals eat to stay alive and healthy. So, what do you think an animal nutritionist does? Animal nutritionists do these things: research and plan diet for animals, use computer to create diets, help us understand how diet can affect an animal, give advice to animal owner on what to feed their animals, look at what health problems animals have and create diet to make animals better, develop new kinds of food for animals. So, an animal nutritionist needs to know about nutrition, be a good communicator, work in a team, listen to others' ideas, use knowledge of science to solve problems. Let's talk. Talk with your partner. Do you think you would make a good animal nutritionist? Why? Now, page number 23, life processes, reproduction. Think like a scientist. You now know that all living things need to carry out these four life processes: movement, all living things move; nutrition, all living things need food and water; growth, all living things grow; reproduction, all living things have young like themselves. Reproduction is the process by which living things produce young, called offsprings. A grown up animal is called an adult. Adult animals have babies. These babies are called offspring. Human parents are adult. Children are their offspring. Look at the picture of adult animals and their offspring. The offspring have special names. You can see whale with its calf, a snake with its hatching, panda bear with its cub. Now, activity 1. Look at these pictures of adult animal, find out what their offsprings are called. Some have funny names. You can see porcupine, porcupine, otter, pups or kitten, goat's name, kid's name is kids, and kangaroo is joey. Now, activity 2. Adult humans reproduce and have offspring. You are an offspring. You were once a baby. Bring photos to school and put them in your book to show what a human baby looks like. Scientific words or science words are offspring and adult, and you have to find the meaning in dictionary. Animal offspring. Think like a scientist. Some animal lay eggs to reproduce, others have babies called live young. Vertebrates are animals with backbone, mammals are vertebrates. They have live young and that grow into adult. Humans are vertebrates, they have live young. Birds, fish, amphibian, and reptiles lay eggs. Most eggs hatch young that look like tiny adult. Some amphibians, such as frogs, are different. The young go through stages before they look like the adult. This is called metamorphosis. Invertebrates are animals without backbone. Many invertebrates lay eggs. The young go through metamorphosis to become adult. Not all invertebrates go through metamorphosis. For example, snails lay eggs that hatch into mini snails. So you can see a pig, sheep feeding its lamb, a snake hatching from egg, snake lay eggs, and sheep produce their young one. And you can see there's a life cycle of frog. Metamorphosis. There are scientific words: live young, vertebrates, mammals, metamorphosis, and vertebrates. You have to find the meaning in dictionary. Now, activity one, you have to make a column for each animal. Research whether these animals have live young or lay eggs to reproduce, copy and complete the table. One example has been done for you. So you have to write parrot, then mouse, then antelope, then salamander, then spider, then snake, then giraffe, then alligator, then goldfish, then butterfly, then shark. Okay, so I'm telling the answer and you have to make it. Parrot, vertebrate, lay eggs, no. Mouse, vertebrate, live young, no. Salamander, vertebrate, lay eggs. Does it go through metamorphosis? Yes. Spider, invertebrate, lay eggs. No. Snake, vertebrate, lay eggs. Does it go through metamorphosis? No. Giraffe, vertebrates, live young. Does it go through metamorphosis? No. Alligator, vertebrate, lay eggs. No. Goldfish, vertebrate, lay eggs. Does it go through metamorphosis? No. Butterfly, invertebrates, lay eggs. Does it go through metamorphosis? Yes. Shark, vertebrate, lay eggs. Does it go through metamorphosis? No. So only butterfly, salamander, and only butterfly and salamander go through metamorphosis. Otherwise, you have to write no, 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 no. And parrot, mouse, salamander, snake, giraffe, alligator, goldfish, shark are vertebrate, and spider, butterfly, these two, spider, butterfly, these two are invertebrate. Now, page number 25, life cycles. Think like a scientist. A life cycle is a diagram model that shows the main stages of the life of a living thing. Scientists make models that keep to explain ideas. They use the life cycle to show what happens in the life of a plant or animal. In the model of a life cycle diagram below, the salamander lays eggs. Each egg changes into a larva before becoming an adult. This is an example of metamorphosis. You can see in the diagram newly hatched larva, growing larva, adult, eggs, life cycle of a salamander. Scientific words or science words are here. Life cycle, larva, molds. You can find the meaning in the dictionary. There is another life cycle that is dragonfly. You can say adult, eggs, larva, molt. So A about is the life cycle of a dragonfly invertebrate. It is the wrong order. You have to make it correct. I have made for you. Life cycle of a dragonfly. First adult, you can say one laying eggs, then eggs turn into larva, then larva turn into molting, and it's change into adult. Use modeling clay to make a model of this life cycle. You but make sure it is in the correct order. Write these labels next to each part of your model life cycle: adult, egg, larva, molt. So, this is the correct order. Draw. Did you know that when a dragonfly larva molts, it shed its old skin underneath a new skin? So, you can see this one. Now, more about life cycles. 1. A. Work with a partner, research life cycle of a frog, find out. Where do frogs lay their eggs? On land or in water? Answer is in water. What are frog eggs called? They are called spawn. What do they look like? They look like jelly. When the eggs hatch, what does the young frog look like? More like fish than a frog. How does the tadpole change? It changes through metamorphosis. What does a froglet look like? A froglet looks more like a frog. How is a adult frog different to a froglet? A froglet has tail. Frog has no tail. B. Make a model of the life cycle of a frog using recyclable material. Label your model. Share your model with another pair. What did they think of your model? There's a word larvae and the singular is larva. This is plural. You can find the meaning in dictionary that is available at the end of your book. Now, number two, work with a partner, research the life cycle of a butterfly that lives in your country. Find out where do butterflies lay their eggs, why do they lay them there, what do the larvae look like when they hatch from the eggs, how many different stages are there in the butterfly's life cycle. Make a model of a life cycle of a butterfly using a flow diagram. You can see eggs, then caterpillar, then pupa and butterfly. I have added all these birds for you. And number three, think about the activities you have just been doing. What kind of scientific inquiry activities are they? Draw the symbol next to your book, next to your work. Book, scientific inquiry activity. This is research, and you can make a book as a symbol. And all these answer you can find in the video that I have uploaded, life cycle of butterfly. Now, last page, page number 27, what you have learned about life process. Number one, match the correct word to each statement. Nutrition, reproduction, growth, movement. A, moving from place to place. So just write down movement. Changing in size and it's get older. This is growth. Food and water needed for living. Nutrition. Reproduce young. This is reproduction. Now, number two, which animals have live young and which animals lay eggs? So, toad lay eggs, elephant live young, termite lays eggs, eagle lays eggs. Now, true or false? Vertebrate have a backbone. True. Animals and plants do not need food and water to live. False. Metamorphosis are the stages some animals go through to become adult. True. Animals move because they like the sun. False. What can you do? You have learned about life processes. You can describe the differences between things that are alive, not alive, and have never been alive. Name four of the life processes. Describe how the offspring of different animals grow into adult. Compare the life cycles of different animals. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.